was just thinking about how I think my family has an unhealed trauma with attachment to money specifically, and something that I have a chance to heal somehow in this lifetime to some capacity. I think the issue is that we have been taught scarcity so much that we can only give from a place of fear, and it feels like a loss. And when we give, we're afraid and we're scarred from the times that we've given from our hearts and felt like we've been wronged in some way by the receiver of what we're giving. And in truth, that's not the way that giving works. In this universe. I don't fully know how to articulate it, but I'm just going to say what comes to me. I think that we live in a faith-based universe, and we are meant to be one with everything, be one with the all, and know that we are taken care of, and trust that this old ancient saying is true, that what we give comes back to us tenfold. And you can trust in that statement, but there's so many different levels of understanding that you can have of that. It doesn't mean that what you have given is going to come back to you in the same way that you gave. And in most cases, it's probably not going to come back that way. So when you let someone borrow money, there's always a kind of block in that, I think, where you're expecting that person to pay you back exactly. It's like loans. That's why they have to put interest on loans from a bank, because they're not giving from the heart. They're lending money with the understanding and a lot of paperwork and signatures, putting pressure on you to pay that money back in a very strict manner. So when humans give a loan, for example, to like a family member, and it obviously doesn't work the same way as a bank, and you'd like to think that you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart, but you still have those blockages that, like, there's pressure on the person to pay it back. There's the insecurity that the person's not going to pay it back, or they have your money and you're at a loss for money because you gave to them. So I think that we're at this point that we're shifting into a new paradigm. This kind of way of giving is not going to resonate with that new paradigm. I think the new way of giving is giving from the heart with no strings attached and no expectations. And with that, we have to adjust our willingness to give to only be really giving what we're willing to let go of, and know that it will come back to us tenfold, but not in the way where we might expect. Not in the same way that we gave it out, but maybe somebody else will give willingly a gift to you, or do a favor for you, offer to help you with something that you can't do on your own. You might receive something that you really need in the moment that wouldn't have otherwise come on its own. There's so many other ways that we can receive, and we also have to open ourselves up to receiving and prepare to receive. We have to have faith in the laws of the universe that we are taken care of. So yeah, that's what I got today. Thank you. You should only give in a way that's not depleting yourself, or not give so much that you deplete yourself. You fill up your own cup first, and you give with the overflow. Right, Timmy? By the way, it totally has the possibility to come back in the same way that you let it go, especially if you are giving that money as a investment from the heart, saying that you believe in this person that you are lending money to or giving money to. You really believe in this person and what they're planning to do, and you know or believe, or it just so happens that the money that you give increases their potential and therefore their money coming in, and that will be the way that they are able to pay you back. Maybe they'll pay you back even more than you gave them.